Hey guys, I'm Rogut, and this is my rant. We believe in the diversity of thought here, and let's get right into the topic today. Today is episode 2 of Money Topic. Today we're going to be going over junk silver and copper pennies and why I find them important, why I find them interesting, and just some interesting facts about them, and what I do to diversify my stack and stuff like that. And yeah, so let's get into it. I got some new plans. So stick around to the end to find out those new plans that I have developed. So let's get right into it. So here today I have an old Franklin $50, an old nickel, an old dime, and then also I have a booklet of pennies. My friend and I were working together, and we're trying to collect all the pennies. We have 52 out of 90 of them so far. So as you can see, there's like some pennies and everything like that. Obviously they're not all there yet. We're not done collecting, but it's like a fun little scavenger hunt, I thought. So, all right. So I'm gonna grab the camera, move it around. Okay, so underneath our trusty little lamp here, we have a Franklin. Like a Ben Franklin $50. It's from 1963, and it's a proof coin. If you can kind of see the proof. It says proof right there under Franklin, right there. And your camera's a little blurry. It's not the best quality of camera I'm working on. Don't worry. Part of that plan I mentioned, I'm gonna be working on getting some new equipment, stuff like that, eventually. But it's in the works. So that's the first piece of junk silver, and it's a proof coin, which means proof coins. They're basically like trial runs. They have like a limited minting on a limited run to kind of like test or like gauge people's opinions about how the coin looked before they went into mass production of the coin. So this one's really cool. I got this coin for a relatively good price because at a local coin store that I went to, I looked at online prices already. Like before I ended up buying it, and then some were lower, some were higher. So I thought it was a good steal. So this next one we have here is a 1963 penny right there, and can't really see it that well, but it is that's not a penny, it's a dime. That is a 1963 dime with FDR on it, and then here is a 1964 nickel. And the reason I'm showing these three things to you is because these are all considered as junk silver. This $50, 50-cent piece is, it's has collector's value as well. That's why it's collector's value and it's junk silver. These things are just two common, well, not very common, but they're two junk silver coins. And so basically, how you can tell if a coin is junk silver is that any date that's 1964 or before, so 63, 62, all the way back to 1898, what have you, any of those coins, those silver coins, they're made of 90% silver. They were made mostly of silver back then, and you won't really be able to tell the noise, but if you jingle two old coins together, the sound, there's a little ring to it, but in my opinion, the sound sounds a little heavier because they're made of mostly silver, not zinc. So next time you get change, I don't know if you guys like to pay for cash for a lot of things, but I like to switch it up. I use my credit card, my debit card, I use cash. I always look at all my coins, but I've already looked through all of these coins right here. These are all just worth face value because they were made after 64. And it has a little bit of silver in it. Any 64 or before. And some, it depends. Like, if you add these up and stuff like that, you could get close to an ounce of silver if you really wanted to. So that's one thing I wanted to show you. And then the other part of this episode is the pennies. Now, same thing basically goes for the pennies. So, if you look at all these pennies, and then we bring it all the way over to this section right there. Yep, right there. Those two pennies right there. And then we bring it to the 65 penny right there. Any penny any penny that's below the tip of my pinky right there, all of these, they are just regular face value pennies. That's just what they're worth. But any 64 and before, the same rule applies to the pennies. It's made of 90% copper. So, the pennies are 90% copper, they're made of 90% copper, and they have some use to them. And I think it's really cool and important to know about that, because copper is a commodity. It's not a precious metal, but the price fluctuates every day. It goes up 2 cents one day, down 3 cents, up 5 cents the next day. But it's a cool thing to have, and I have a lot more copper pennies than this. This is just a fun little activity I'm doing. And some people can make the argument, well, who's going to buy it? Well, you just got to establish a good relationship with maybe your local coin shop or a local jeweler or someone who's going to really value that type of metal or that type of investment and stuff like that. And, my goal is to have all of this stuff supplement my retirement. And I'm looking forward to making more money topic themed videos in the future, discussing more things about diversification and good habits and stuff like that. I don't always have the best spending habits, but I've seen a lot of people who have a lot worse than me. And I know that you can think of people who have a lot worse than you and a lot better than you, so we can all improve the way we think about money and to make money work for us. Alright guys, well I really appreciate you tuning in to this video, and it was fun making it. I look forward to making more money topic videos. So, thanks for sticking around to the very end, like I said. So I do have some announcements. So, first of all, if you like the content today, I want you to hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification if you want to see more content like this. And then I want you to give the video a like if you liked it. But if you didn't like it, if you didn't like the years of the coins that I showed you, if you wanted me to show you older coins, smash that dislike button. It'll give me a chance to improve. It'll give me a chance to think of new ideas to grow the channel and stuff like that, and I'll just keep making videos. Alright, good. So we got that. Now, if you want to leave a comment, tell me what you thought about the video, that's awesome. Leave me a comment. And now, back to the real announcements. Right now, I'm developing a separate Snapchat, Twitter account, so I can communicate with you guys on a more regular basis. I know there's only 8 of you so far, but I'm planning on for growth, so I'm planning on new Snapchat, Twitter account, so you guys can do that type of stuff. I'll put the links in the video once I create those accounts. And then also, I'm developing some merch ideas, so I'm going to maybe have some custom t-shirts made in the future. I'm really looking forward to that, but that's a little bit ways off. Not too far, but not too close, if you know what I mean. Alright guys, so don't forget to smash the dislike button, and I'll see you next time.